Hi there, this is Michael from GoMatrixHosting.com. Today we'll be discussing configuring your element client. Now, during the provision stage, we specified a subdomain that we were going to have a element client hosted at, and we picked chat. So our element client ended up at chat.ourBaseDomain. And what we are going to do now is we are going to configure it to make it look a bit more topical. This is for a medical service, so we're going to add a nice background and we're going to change the branding on it to make our users feel a little bit more at home. So to begin, let's jump over to the AWX system and let's go to the templates section. Now in here we'll see two job templates that are related to configuring element. We have configure element and configure element subdomain. Now the second one, configure element subdomain, basically allows you to change the subdomain from, for example, chat to something else. And we are going to have a shot at changing that subdomain, but first we are going to configure the element client itself. So let's click Launch Template in the right side here. And here is the configure element survey. So first we are going to decide, do we even want to use the client that we provide you with? There might be reasons you don't want to use it. It's technically more secure to bring your own client, like the client that we give you through our system. There could be something wrong with it, who knows. So the safer option is generally to not run an element client at all, but it's convenient, so we're going to do it anyway. Let's change the branding. So you want to change this to the name of your group. This will basically change the in-tab description of what the client is from element to, in this case, Mantis Medical. Next we can set the default theme. Let's go with the dark theme because I like a dark theme. In the next section we can set a welcome page background. So we are going to use this wallpaper that I found, and we're going to make sure it's a SSL encrypted image. You can also pull the URL from your own server. You can host an image on your own server and use that URL in this form, and you can basically host your own wallpaper. So let's put that into the set welcome page background section. Cool. And now we are going to enable the registration button so that anyone can register. Cool. So let's give that a whirl and see how it goes. Okay, so our job has completed. Now we can check our element client and see if it is actually updated. There we go, we can see the dark theme, we can see the wallpaper, we can see the branding on it has changed, so it's now Mantis Medical. And we can see there is now an option to create an account on the server, so a user can register. Cool. Okay, moving along. So the other job template we wanted to look at was configure element subdomain. What this does is it basically allows you to change the subdomain that your element client is hosted on. So in this case we want to change it from chat.mantismedical.xyz to client. But before we can do that, we actually have to change the DNS record and make sure that that new DNS record is propagated. So I'm going to jump out now and change that DNS record, and then we're going to wait 2 hours, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to run this with client to change the subdomain address of our element client. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours and our DNS is probably propagated, so let's go ahead and run the configure element subdomain job template to change our element subdomain to client.ourBaseDomain. Okay, it's been a few more minutes and our configure element subdomain job has completed, so let's check if we can see the old address. No, we cannot. Server not found. Let's check if we can see the new element subdomain address. There we go. Cool, so this has been Configuring Element. My name is Michael. Thanks for watching.